You probably damaged some of the ligaments in your kneecap. This is your VIP room.
Hold that contraction. Good, hold it.
All right, time for release.
He said most likely there's no way to get this fixed unless she has surgery.
'Cause we got all the time in the world, for better or worse, we should stay together. So let's stay young and in love, we should focus on us forever. Yeah, baby, if you are feeling like I do, we could run away across the ocean. Baby, what you say? We can leave today. Anywhere we'll go, we'll be alright. It's all about you.
All right, guys, happy Monday. I was just up in my room getting some stuff done, and Ty came running up and said that Hallie hurt her knee doing her aerial. Got back from our family reunion and nationals. Check out those vlogs if you haven't. And Hallie, what just happened? Weirdly, freakishly enough. Dad's frantically texting all the doctors and PAs he knows.
I did an aerial and I landed.
She tried to do an aerial. She was right here. Livy's recording it. Dad just got back from Costco and Walmart putting away groceries, and all of a sudden there's a snap. Hallie's dancing and doing a video right here, and
My knee buckled.
her knee buckled again. So
Like worse this time.
earlier this year, like in April, this happened, and she couldn't dance for a couple weeks, and it hurt to walk. It was right before we went to Disney World for spring break, right?
Yeah.
So apparently it's on film. Let's see it. Hallie's just trying to eat some lunch right now.
So basically what happened, I put on a song and I was like determined to do my aerial, so I like videoed it and I was like trying to keep doing it so I like could see what I was doing wrong. Can you hear it?
No, let me see it. She thinks it's funny now, but she was sobbing hysterically a few minutes ago. Okay, let me see it again. You can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a
Yeah.
and that's her knee. So now, Dr. Dad, why don't you kind of explain medically what's going on? Because I don't really
PA?
get it. Yeah.
PA Dad?
PA, not a doctor, but
Well, basically her kneecap is not sitting exactly where it's supposed to in the groove of her thigh bone, so it's kind of off to the side. We can confirm that with x-rays. I'm hoping to get some x-rays soon, maybe today. Basically it's unstable, so it's wanting to go off to the side. And I think it's subluxed or dislocated a couple times. It jumps right back into that groove after it dislocates, but it causes for lots of pain and instability. I fear that she's done some damage to some of her soft tissue structures. We'll have to see what the x-ray and also the MRI says in the future. But hopefully we can just strengthen those muscles here in the quads and just kind of put on a brace, have her not use it for a few weeks, and then go from there.
so Marcos works for an orthopedic surgeon. And so he's texting him, getting some referrals, and what else? Maybe to get her in today to get some x-rays.
Yeah, so we don't deal with peds as young as her usually. So that's why I'm not, super sure on how to proceed. We try to treat conservatively first with a brace. We'll probably immobilize it for a couple weeks, meaning she won't be able to bend it for 2 to 3 weeks, get some PT going. And then after that, maybe put a different brace on where she can bend it and use it for sports, see if it kind of fixes the problem. It might be a problem in the future that going forward that we'll have to see.
All right, well that's not really good news, especially with making the dance team and doing company again. What about you, Stella? So I guess we'll keep you posted once we get some answers. So not really sure what this means. I guess we'll be taking her, well, Marcos is gonna take her because I have some other stuff I need to do. Taking her to the doctor to get some x-rays. Thankfully he is a PA for an orthopedic surgeon, so he was able to call him and get her right in. So they are leaving right now. So I'll hand the camera over to him and he'll take her and you guys along with them, and let's hope it's just like sprained or something for a week or so. We'll see.
was able to get in Hallie into the office to get some x-rays and get evaluated by the surgeon. And as you saw, she was on the x-ray table getting some x-rays in there. We just got done. The doctor looked at her knee and gave his recommendations. Let's take a look at these x-rays. We were able to print them out. All right, Hallie, so those are your legs, your knees specifically in the middle. That's your joint line where there's empty space. And everything looks pretty normal on that view. But you got a couple views. This is where you can see her kneecaps. You can see these are her thigh bones right here coming up. And then her kneecaps are right on top. They're sitting right on top of that groove there. So this L means that this is her left knee. That's the one she injured. This is her right knee. If you look closely, compare those kneecaps together and see what's going on. Hallie, what do you see? Yeah, definitely this is the one that's looking a little bit different than that one. We want the kneecap to sit in that groove. The left kneecap is a little shifted that way. Instead of being straight like this kneecap is, this one is tilted kind of that way, if you can see that a little bit. That's the culprit. That confirms that your kneecap is a little more unstable on your left knee than in your right. The doctor also did an exam and confirmed as well certain tests that it is unstable. You probably damaged some of the ligaments in your kneecap. What are you thinking right now, Hallie?
I need a knee brace.
That's right, knee brace for sure. You're gonna need that to stabilize that kneecap. There's some straps or some knee braces with straps that kind of go over the kneecap to keep it to the middle. So we'll get one of those, good ones that fits your small leg. And then what else?
Physical therapy.
Physical therapy, that is a must. Thankfully, there are no fractures. That's a great sign. And there's no fragments of bone either. Sometimes when that kneecap subluxes or dislocates, you can get bone fragments and they're floating in there, but don't see any of that. I think you definitely need to be wearing that brace on as much as you can. And you have dance class or PE, absolutely wear that brace. So that's your life for the next probably month and a half or so. Look out for that one. Wow, Mom's texting me like crazy. What is she saying? She's probably asking, what happened? What's the news? What happened? Is it wrong? What's wrong?
What if it all heals and then like it's better, like all healed for like a month, but then that next month it happens again?
Well, I mean, there's a potential for that to happen. It can.
I'm never doing an aerial again.
Well, can you try the other way? Will you land on the other leg?
My left aerial?
Yeah.
I can barely do a left cartwheel.
I don't know. You'll eventually get to the point where you're going to try again, but I don't know if we're going to do that anytime soon. It'd be nice to have for your company dance team, but your safety is the priority here. So we got to get that leg and knee strong and then see how you do in a couple months.
So what's up?
She made it.
She survived?
Kneecap, that's the problem.
Shoot.
You see
Trying to
it?
go out.
Yeah.
So he said that I need a knee brace, but also physical therapy.
How many
6
times a week?
weeks? How are you gonna go to the cruise?
Only 2 to 3 times a week.
Oh my
for,
gosh.
at least a couple weeks.
Yeah.
You got to rehab. The doctor said you got to rehab the heck out of it.
Millie just got back. She got a fresh haircut.
Oh, wow.
She looks so cute.
Oh, he's so
She
cute.
looks like a little puppy again. Hi, Millie. Hi, Millie. All right. Well, Stella wants to go swimming. Does anyone want to go swimming with her? Mom's getting the vlog edited right now, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so next step, Dad's going to order a brace right now
Yeah, I'm gonna order a brace. I'm gonna text a friend, see if
for
we can
physical
work on
therapy.
her, and then go from there.
All right. All right, so now we're just waiting for the brace. We'll see what happens from there and keep you guys posted the rest of the week.
Good morning, Hallie. You got a nice ace bandage right there. That's the best we can do. But today we're gonna get you some better braces. Today is the day. We're gonna get 2 different braces for you. We got an order for it. The only bad thing about this is that Hallie is limited in what she can do. We want to get some braces, then we're going to go get some physical therapy.
And then also Mom said I can't go to California Canyon.
And you can't go because they're going to the water park tomorrow. Gosh, that's just for your safety. It's for your healing process. Wish you could do all these things. Trying to get you ready for the cruise, which is also coming. And that's going to be torture if we have to keep your legs straight the whole time. And hope for the best. Okay, Hallie. We're just waiting for another brace. But this is number 1. This is actually the second brace she'll be wearing. This allows her to bend.
Barely.
But it's a pretty snug brace. Less bulkier than I thought it was going to be, right? Okay, maybe it's more bulky than you thought. But that should help her kneecap stay more in place. Alright, Hallie. This is your VIP room for physical therapy. We're waiting for the therapist, which is my good friend Spencer Ernest. She's got that brace on now, and we're waiting for some treatment plans. It hurts? She's saying it hurts. Yeah, it's a pretty snug brace. She's got some metal hinges on the sides.
Some good workouts to activate all these muscles over here. Almost like a tent, you know? It's like one side of that tent is a little tighter. We'll kind of make that tent kind of blow over you.
You ready for some torture, Hallie? He'll be gentle.
And just let me know if it's uncomfortable. I don't think it will be. I'm not going to push that hard. We just want to reduce tension.
It wants to slide
Do it
off
again.
so badly.
Yeah, watch.
Yep.
Look at that. See? And the back in.
Yeah.
Pop in. It's going to be fun, Hallie. This is going to be very fun.
Ooh. What do you got growing on your leg there?
Okay.
It's weird.
Okay.
Hallie, you're like Frankenstein.
Exactly.
All right, time for release.
Right there. Easy, huh? Not that guy.
So how was the first session, Hallie?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Not too painful? So when's the next day?
Friday.
Friday. So we'll come in a couple days.
Yep.
And keep coming. Well, Hallie, I think today's been a productive day so far. Not what you want to do with your time, I'm sure, since everyone else went to go play and have fun. But Hallie, I think today's first session of physical therapy went very well.
Right here, and then he did cupping.
Yes.
Weird.
So not a whole bunch of bending, which, I mean, we don't want her to bend her knee. Basically just releasing some of the tension on one side of her leg, and then he's going to strengthen the other side of the leg so we can counteract what's happening with her kneecap, so we can prevent it from slipping off that one side. So we'll keep coming about 2 or 3 times a week.
Hey guys, happy Friday. Here's a little bit of an update for you. We haven't quite picked up the camera to fill you in. Marcos took Hallie to the doctor on Monday, got the x-rays. We didn't get the best news. This could be a really long-term thing and ultimately could result in surgery. We're hoping for the best, but we're also preparing for the worst. So as you saw, Marcos took Hallie to her first physical therapy appointment. She's gonna do that 3 times a week. She got fitted for her brace. It has metal on the sides of her knees to immobilize it. She has to be in that 24/7 for the next 6 to 8 weeks. She has to keep it straight as much as possible. She has to sleep in the brace, do whatever in the brace. So I'm not really sure what that means for dance. So today's Friday, she's going to her second physical therapy appointment, and we'll just go from there. Take you guys along with us today, see the different things that they're doing to her knee to get it strengthened, to get it back to normal. Long story long, without boring you with all the medical terms, maybe Marcos could do that, but I'm not good at that. But basically these next 2 to 6 weeks are very, very important. This is where Hallie's knee will be healing, and we're trying to get scar tissue to connect the left side of her knee again, because right now it's not connected. If you remember the x-rays, you can see that. I don't really know how to read x-rays, but I can definitely see the difference in one knee from the other. If it doesn't get better, she will need surgery. Just hoping and praying for the best. So she's in the best care possible. We've gotten lots of different opinions from pediatric orthopedic surgeons on what to do, how to handle the situation. And honestly, now it's just a waiting game. We've reached out to all of her dance teachers as well, let them know of the situation. They are rooting her on and hoping for the best. And she will not be able to take dance classes in the summer like we had planned. But in about 6 weeks, we'll have a lot better idea based on her knee and how it's moving. We'll probably get x-rays again and then go from there. Basically kind of hoping for a miracle at this point, because after talking to a pediatric orthopedic surgeon that's a good friend of ours, he said most likely there's no way to get this fixed unless she has surgery. But we're hoping to strengthen as much as possible and hope for a lot of scar tissue. Hopefully I'm explaining this right, to connect it again and put off surgery as long as possible because she is still growing. So we're just going from there. Again, not even close to what we thought would happen. Just to be clear though, initially we thought, oh, she was doing her aerial and she landed wrong. All the doctors had said, no, she was just born like this. Like, it's just a fluke thing we never knew about. If you guys remember when she hurt her knee back in March, I think it was, and she was out of dance for like 2 weeks having it wrapped, we thought she hyperextended it, but really it was probably this problem and it just aggravated it. Those were the first signs that we knew something was wrong with her knee, but we never took her in to get x-rays because she seemed fine after a couple weeks. So now we know what's wrong. Now we know that there's nothing she could have done to prevent this. They said she could have been doing her aerial, she could have been jumping, she could have been running, she could have been on the trampoline. Like, it's not the aerial. It's not like she did it wrong or she landed weird and she didn't know what she was doing. She was just basically doing one-handed cartwheels because she can't quite do her aerial. So anyway, I guess it's good to know that she didn't injure herself doing something with dance. There's nothing that could have been prevented. It was inevitable to happen. It was just a matter of time. So anyway, guys, sorry for all the blah, 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 but just thought we would update you. We just got back from vacation. Check out those family reunion vlogs if you haven't. And we'll just keep you posted on Hallie and how she's feeling.
All right, Hallie, it's been a couple days just picking up the camera again. And Hallie's been really, really compliant as a patient. Well done, Hallie. So she's keeping that leg straight very well. She's sleeping with the brace on. Kids, we just finished lunch and now we're off for another physical therapy session.
Yep.
And hopefully things will continue to go in the right direction.
You ran, didn't you?
I went up the stairs.
Put these electrodes right here in this muscle and do some quads. When it comes back on, I want you to activate this muscle, okay? Just like get your leg all the way straight, yeah. Straighten it out. Straighten out to the head and go, good. Hold that, hold that, hold that contraction, good, hold it. Hold it until it shuts off. Hold that contraction. We are fighting, man, to keep that guy in place.
Okay, day 2 in the books. Physical therapy went well. Hallie is doing good. They stepped it up, doing some exercises at therapy as you saw. So it feels good when she bends it at therapy. We'll keep you posted. 3 sessions next week. We'll take you along with us. See you next time.